Guys, this is Jade. So, just a little while ago, I was watching Sue's video on where she buys her K-pop albums and stuff, and I wanted to, because of that, I wanted to update my video on where to buy albums in New York City. So, if you guys do not know, I don't know how you don't know, but I'm from New Jersey. So New York is kind of like a rock's throw away from me. So, a little bit, but, it's not far, but it's not close either. So, yeah, it's easy for me to get to the city. Now, I will say in advance, these places are kind of expensive. And it's New York. So, New York is expensive in general. So, just so you know, you got to have a little bit of coins if you want to get some stuff here. So, first, we have Book Off. It's on 49 West 45th Street. So I guess like landmarks to look out for. I mean, I wouldn't say look out for because they're kind of like blocks away. So like the modern art, I keep seeing it backward. The MoMA, so it's the Museum of Modern Art, and Rockefeller Center. So those are like kind of landmarks. They're kind of like blocks from each other, but those are, the places that are kind of close by. But I say like the closest place would be the PlayStation Theater, which is on 44th Street. Now this place is a used bookstore, so it has, used video game systems, DVD players, TVs, iPods, iPads, CDs, DVDs, books, stuff like that. But they do have Japanese stuff as well. So if you're looking for like Japanese books, you have to go downstairs. So it's like 3 floors. So you have to go downstairs, and downstairs they have like comic books, manga, just general Japanese books, and they have J-pop stuff. So if you're into Japanese, artists, that's the spot for you. I think they have some Japanese dramas as well. Now, if you're looking for J-pop from Korean artists, I will tell you this now, the pickings are kind of slim. Now, the first time I went there, they only had like Super Junior, Big Bang, definitely TVXQ, hands down. Like, every time I go into that store, they always have stuff from TVXQ. So if you are a Cassie and you live in New York or the tri-state and you go there, definitely you're gonna find stuff from their Japanese discography there, hands down. So yeah, that was the first time. Now this time, they had, when I went in January, they had a bunch of Kara, some Girls' Generation. They had A-Pink's Mr. Chu. And yes, I think they had member CD plays as well. Let's see. Definitely TVXQ, so OT5 and Homan, Big Bang. I would say that that's pretty much it. Now they don't have necessarily like K-pop albums. They did when I first went there. So like that's where I bought my Rain album. So when I first went there, they had like Rain's Back to the Basic album. They had Black Beach Jackpot, and they had TVXQ's Keep Your Head Down. But that was it for K-pop. But so I mean, they always, to my knowledge, they usually change, the stuff they have. So it could be different the next time I go. So, you never know. So the next place would be Choreo Books. It's on 35 West 32nd Street. So I guess the landmark would be the Empire State Building, which is literally like a block away. So it's really close. Now they also share the building with the Face Shop. So if you're into like cosmetics and stuff, that's a spot for you. I'm going to be in New York next week. So hopefully, I can film some stuff if possible. If not, I'll most likely take pictures and I'll just upload them on my Google Plus. So you have to follow me on Google Plus. Yeah, so I usually go here the most. I will tell you, it is pretty expensive. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, they had Icons Welcome Back for like $36. And they had BAP's Matrix, the special edition, for like $38. So I will tell you, it is expensive. I don't even know what I think the cheapest album I've seen was maybe like $20, maybe. It really depends on what it is. Let's see. The range of artists they have is kind of, let's see. I'm trying to remember what they have. I know they definitely have like really popular groups. So EXO, Big Bang, Shiny, Super Junior, 21, Girls' Generation. They definitely have those, but they also have groups from like VIX, Block B, BAP, Teen Top, Beast, BTS, 4 Minute, Secret, Miss A. So I mean, you can kind of get the gist of like, what stuff they have. So they don't really have smaller groups. Now independent album wise, they do have a little bit now than they did before, because they didn't have albums from independent artists before they renovated the store. So the last time I was there, they had they had J Park's, they had a couple of J Park albums, Doki, The Quiet, I think they had the Illionaire album, Crush, Zion T, Sonny's album, stuff like that. So they don't have a wide range of albums from independent artists, but they do have some. They have a lot of stuff. So they have DVDs, some DVDs. Let's see. They do have like Season's Greetings, which are like already expensive. You can just imagine how much they were in New York. Let's see. They have posters. Posters are like $5, like official posters. But they do have like the 12-piece posters. Those are like $20. They have a lot of fan-made merch. So they have like pins and like keychains and like the little notepad thingies and calendars and bookmarks, and they have a bunch of fan-made stuff. They do have some stuff that's like hard to find. So like, for example, they have Junsu's Terra Telegra, his tour, which is like really fucking expensive. Like I've only seen it for like no less than like $110. So they have that. They have, last time I checked, they had Jaejoong's WWW album. They had Big Bang's their only photo book, but the repackaged one. They had, I don't know if they have it or they had it, but they had BTS's #1, their first photo book when it was in Thailand. Now this is before they renovated the store. This was like January of last year. It was like $70. I wish I can find it for $70 now, but that's like humanly impossible. Yeah, so anything else? Like they have like photo books. It just depends on who, but they don't really have like a bunch of like DVDs. So I don't think you'll find like the BTS DVD that like went out like really fast, like stuff like that. Now they will probably have their Now 3 photo book, maybe. I'm supposed to go into New York next week, so I'll see like what they have. I'll see if I can take pictures and stuff like that. So yeah, like the people are really cool, and I usually, when I go, if I buy an album, they'll give me a poster free with the album, so that's cool. So yeah, that's there. And move here. Now another thing I wanted to add is if you want to go see foreign films, so I've seen 2 in New York. So I saw Chris's first movie, Somewhere Only We Know, and I saw 20 with Junho from 2 p.m. and Kim Rubin. So those were the 2 movies I seen in New York. Now it's really hard to find a movie theater in Jersey where you can find them. So I had to go to New York. So I was like, you know what? Everywhere in Jersey was just way too far. New York is easy for me to get to. I can just hop on the bus or the train and I'm right there. It's easy for me to catch the bus because it's on 42nd Street, and Port Authority, which is like the main bus station, or at least one of the main bus stations in the city, is like up the block. So it's at the AMC Empire 25 Theater. It's on 234 West 42nd Street. So on the same block, it's 42nd Street, so it's kind of hard to miss. They have Madame Tussauds, Dave & Buster's. They have a couple of theater halls. They have this huge McDonald's. So stuff like that is kind of hard. It's a whole bunch of stuff on that block. The one thing I will tell you, if you do decide to go here to see a film, go early. Because that's the cheapest you'll pay for the ticket. I think when I went to go see 20, I paid like $8. Where if I went to the next showing, it would have been like $13. So that's anything. Like if you want to go see that, that's the secret of seeing movies for cheap. Go to the first showing if you can. So like when I'm talking like 3D movies, IMAX, whatever, the first showing is always the cheapest because it's the first showing, and usually not too many people are going to go to the first showing. So if you ever want to see movies in like 3D, definitely go to the first showing, because the one after that's going to be like $15, where I think I usually pay like $11. And this for 3D. So definitely something to think about when you're going to go see these films. But yeah, so that's usually where I can see like Korean and Chinese films, and that's in New York on 42nd Street. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to, you know, kind of update you guys on places where you can buy albums in the city and where you can see films in the city. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So like I said, I'm going to New York next week, so hopefully if I'm not too tired, I can drag my mom with me to at least here. I don't know about book up, but at least here. And I'll try and take some pictures for you guys so you can get a, you know, glimpse of what they have and stuff like that. So yeah, I will check you guys later. Bye.